Hey everyone, and welcome back. Today I'm going to do another tag for you. It's one I saw over on Bookables channel. The tag was originally created by Aria Mia Liberti, and it looks like a lot of fun, so I'm gonna start off by answering the questions. Question 1 is, what is your favorite time period to read about? This is a little bit difficult because I'm kind of a lover of all time periods. But recently I'm going to say it's more contemporary, which is kind of weird for me. But I think you all know also that I'm a huge Jane Austen fan and that I love books set during World War II, so it really just depends on my mood. But lately, contemporary. Alright, for question 2, I actually have to read it because it's kind of wordy. Name a character from a classic novel and a character from a more recently published novel who you think would make great friends. Why? I think this is kind of funny because I just did the Rip It or Ship It tag the other day, and I got placed with Will Herondale and Mr. Darcy. I thought about them being great friends, and I would be interested in seeing them kind of talk about how they dealt with different romantic situations because they have a little bit of similar personalities. Question 3 is, which author that has now passed would you like to go back and visit? And I'm just going to take the most obvious answer and say Jane Austen. You guys know I'm a huge fan, so I would like to sit down and talk to Jane Austen. Question 4 is, name a novel set in the present day and imagine it set in a different time period. How would that affect the novel? I'm gonna go with Paper Towns by John Green, and I'm going to have it set in the future. And so instead of a road trip across the country, it would be like a space trip where they had to go like through the galaxies to find Margot, and there would be more, I don't know what I'm trying to say, intergalactic obstacles that they'd have to face. I think it could be cool. I would dig it. I would probably read it. Alright, question 5 is, in which novel's version of the future would you most like to live in? And I think that's a little hard too, because I think most books that are set in a dystopian future, they're usually talking about what's bad about society and how they're oppressed in their situation. So I'm trying to figure out the lesser of all evils. I mean, you know, the world that like Tally lives in The Uglies, like once they transform and they're like pretty, that doesn't seem too bad. I'm picking the lesser of all evils because I feel like all dystopian books have some sort of really bad underlying like government agenda, so maybe that one. Question 6 is, which upcoming book release do you wish you could zoom forward and get your hands on early? So many books. I just finished reading A Court of Thorns and Roses. I think I said that incorrectly last time, by Sarah J. Maas, so I would love to get my hands on the second one. And also Bound by Prophecy by Stormy Smith. I'm dying to read that one as well. Question 7 is, if you could time travel, which fictional character would you take along with you for the trip? Oh gosh, so many. Let's say, okay, so this book has some time travel in it. We're all familiar with Outlander, so I would take my beloved James Fraser along with me on the trip. He's used to time traveling ladies and he digs it, so yeah, Jamie Fraser. Question 8 is, if you were stuck in a time loop a la Groundhog's Day, which book would you not mind reading over and over again? I'm not a huge book rereader, but the one book that I always come back to and try and reread every couple of years is The Book Thief by Marcus Zusak. So probably either that one or any of the Harry Potter books. I feel like Harry Potter would be a little bit less depressing now to read over and over again because The Book Thief is a little sad. Question 9 is, what is your favorite book that has time travel as a key plot point? I think we talked about this already. My fave bae, James Fraser, is in Outlander, so Outlander is my favorite book that has time travel as a key point. Question 10 is kind of a long question. If given the chance, would you time travel? Where or when would you visit first? And what book or book series would you bring along on your journey? So yeah, I would time travel. I feel like that would be interesting. I want to say I would visit somewhere in the past first, and then go to the future, but it would be past my future. So I wouldn't want to know, you know, how I died or like how things worked out in my life, but I'd kind of want to see what the world looked like 100 years from now. Which book series would I bring? Harry Potter, probably. Alright, and then 11 is tag people to do this, and like most of my tags, I'm going to say if you feel like you want to do it because it's fun, you should do it. So thanks for stopping by my little book nook of the internet, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.